Hi leaders, thanks for watching the Weekly Connect for the 15th and 16th of February. This week we're going to start teaching the kids about Solomon. So we're going to do the first part of Solomon. It's in 1 Kings 1 through 6. So read your Bible passage before you come into class. Get that read over a couple times so you're ready to answer any questions the kids may have. And so your heart's prepared and in the right place to get started on the lesson this week. The memory verse is the same as last week. It's John 14, 6 and 7. So continue to teach that to the kids as well. When the kids come in, right at the front, you will have lots of little strips of paper. Have the kids, each child who comes in, have them write their first and last name on a piece of paper, and then have them just put their piece of paper with their name on it, just have them put it inside the name tag holder, because we're going to be using that during worship time. So as they come in, just have them write down their first and last name, put it in your name tag bucket, and then you'll bring those into worship time when you go into Big Story. So the before story time activity today involves a lot of balloons. So before you take out the balloons, if you have a place that you can kind of hide the balloons in your room, that's probably going to be best. I know most of our rooms don't have a place you can really hide them, so maybe if you brought a jacket or if you have some chairs you can put them around them, just put them in an area the kids can't really get to, and you'll have 2 big bags of those in your room. So as the kids come in and you're getting them settled down, have them all start thinking about God's blessings and how He blesses us, and maybe talk about some blessings that He's shown them this week in their life. And then we're going to just start writing a list. So just on the whiteboard, just write down everything that the kids have said about blessings that they found that week. So then it'll be time for you to take out one of your bags of balloons. So then you're going to show them your balloons. You're going to dump them out all over the floor, and then pick them one by one and write the blessings on there. So if somebody we'll say somebody found some money and they felt very blessed, then you can write that down. Or somebody was able to do some chores and bring extra money for offering, and that was their blessing that week. Anything like that. Write it all on the balloons and then set them to the side. When you have all your blessings written down on your balloons, or all of the balloons have been written on from that one bag that you just had, grab the bag again and start putting the balloons back in the bag. And what we're going to be showing them is how God's blessings are just overflowing. And just as the bag of balloons was overflowing, all of His blessings are overflowing as well. And then you can just explain to them that even when you think that you have all the blessings that you can possibly get, and then you'll go get your second bag of balloons, which should be hidden someplace, and you'll get your second empty bag of balloons, and then you'll just hold it up and let them see that there are even more blessings to be had. So the second bag of balloons you won't write on, because that will be for the second classroom to be able to write on. If you teach at the 9:15 class, the 11 o'clock is going to need to write on those balloons. So don't write on those. And then they'll just use your leftover balloons for their abundant blessings. So I hope that makes sense. Read over the curriculum, see if that makes sense to you. If not, just give me a call and I'll try and explain it to you a little bit better. We're just going to be using balloons and a bag to just show how God's blessings are overflowing in our lives. When we're finished with this activity and it's time to go into story room, we'll go on in, and again we will be teaching 1 Kings 1 through 6, and we'll be talking all about Solomon and how he had the opportunity to ask for anything that he wanted, and what he asked for. So read that over and get ready to, even if you're not telling the story, get ready to be able to answer some questions and to have that story prepared in your mind so that you know exactly what the kids will be learning that day as well. Then during the worship time, you're going to be taking back out all of the names from all of the kids that you brought earlier. So you're going to have these over by your prayer wall. So each campus has a little prayer wall. And on your prayer wall, you will have a string hanging, just like this one up here. You'll have a string hanging on your prayer wall. So if the kids, while you're doing your first worship song, if they would like to pray for somebody, or pray over one of the names, or talk about or ask God for a blessing for that particular person, then they'll just go grab one of the names, and then they'll get a little clothespin or some kind of a pin, whatever you have in your classroom there, and they will clip that person's name after they've prayed for them, and then they'll just clip it right there on the, oh, well, that didn't work out well. Sorry, Faith, I dropped you. And then you'll clip it So now I'm going to be prayed for. And you'll just clip it on the prayer wall, and then we'll know that that person has been prayed for, and that a blessing has been asked to be given to that person. So we're just going to spend some quiet time blessing and praying for the other kids in the class and hanging different names on the prayer wall. So after you play all your songs for your worship, you will say the blessing, which is in Psalms 67, 1 through 3. May God be gracious to us and bless us and make his face shine on us so that your ways may be known on earth, your salvation among all nations. May the people praise you, God. May all the peoples praise you. May you know there is nothing you can do to change God's love for you. God wants to love you, provide you, and bless you in big ways. May you use the blessings he has given you to be a blessing to others this week. And so you're going to leave the kids with that. They're going to empty out of your big story time and go back to their classrooms. So after story times, as always, we're going to do the reflect questions. You can do it as just an open activity, however you want to do it. You want to do a game, you can do the game. If you want to just have a discussion, that's fine too. After that, we are going to have animal crackers and little paper towels in your room, because you are going to be giving an extra special blessing to the kids this week. So you'll have this extra special blessing, and maybe you can have some time. I would maybe do the animal crackers before you do the reflect questions, so that I know some of the campuses run out of time. So if you're one of those campuses that doesn't have a lot of time to get all your stuff done, maybe you should do your snack while you're doing your reflect questions and just surprise them by bringing a snack or treat. If you want to bring something else from home, that is fine too. We will have animal crackers for you, but if you want to bring something else from home as a special treat, that is fine too, however you want to bless the kids. So that is what we're going to be doing during that time. Then, if you have time, I know I just put so much stuff in here, but if you have time, we're going to be playing a golf game. So each of you will have little plastic hula hoops in your room. This one's pretty small, and some will be bigger, and you'll have them set up in your room. You'll also have a broom in your room. You can use one of your balloons, or you can use the rubber ball that we've been using this month in activities. And what you're going to do is you're going to just mark a little T on the floor with a piece of tape, and you're going to place your balloon or your ball on the T. And then you're going to place the hula hoop across the room, however far you need to put it to make it challenging for the kids, and have the kids try and hit the balloon or the ball in. So you can either just tell them they get one time, depending on how many kids you have and how much time you have. They can hit it one time to try and get it in the hula hoop like they're playing golf, or they can continue to hit it until they get it in the hula hoop, and then you can just count how many times it took them to do that. So I have it set up over here. Faithy's going to demonstrate for us how this works. So come with me so you're not completely dizzy. Okay, so Faithy has her little T sitting there on the floor with a big ball, and then she has the hula hoop a little bit across from her. So now she is going to try to hit with her broom, hit the ball into the hula hoop. Go. Oh, it ricocheted, almost in. Oh, didn't quite make it, but depending on how much time you have, maybe you could try and hit it again, or you can just finish that up. Oh, we went on a little field trip. We've never done that before. So that's it. That's what you're doing this week. Then if you have extra time, which I doubt you will, but we do have Bible work, and then we'll do Solomon Part 2 next week. So it'll be 1 Kings 6:12 through 14 and 7 through 11. So I know that was a lot going on. Do whatever you like, however you like to plan your lesson, however you like to teach the kids about that. Do that, fit in whatever you can, and the other stuff will be, you'll just have it there just in case you have extra time. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week, and happy planning. See you on Sunday. Bye.